religion, do you think people are starting to stray more away from religion or go towards it more?
I think
Because in general, I believe religions, they kind of like are against that, obviously.
Yeah.
So like,
but
they
then
preach the opposite.
yeah.
So that's why maybe it's because people are straying more away from the church and all that, and all these churches.
I
and
think
all
people
stuff.
are just straying away from like the more stricter, like in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, because I mean, at my church, like they accept like those people, like all those people, and it's like, yeah, I don't know, but I mean, like, I guess in more stricter religions where they really are very not that open towards things like that. I guess people are afraid of that more, and I mean rightfully so, because I think that shit is fucked up. Like, because there's a lot of like, you ever heard? Because there's this one girl who recently, like, they're in a relationship, these two girls, and one of them, she used to be a Mormon, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, Mormon. Yeah.
Mormon, you know what that is? It's
Yeah,
like,
I know
yeah.
Mormon.
So she was Mormon for a while, and then like that fucked her up. Like, that's,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying? So, but
Yeah,
then now,
they're pretty strict.
yeah, but then now, she's, I think after she was done with that, like after high school or something, then like she like stopped that, and like she wasn't really on that no more. And then, but then now recently she came to like the Christian church, like our church,
yeah.
and now she like is like seeing the beauty in that, how like they're more accepting and loving and stuff. And like, I don't know, I just think it's dope, like how like it's just, I mean, it's sad how people like kind of grow up into shit like that. Like, she definitely didn't choose to, and it's just,
That's why a lot of people don't like religion, because
Yeah.
it's because a lot of it is it's forced upon you a lot of the time.
yeah.
You're like, you have no choice. You're just born into it. If you're born into a family that's this way, you're gonna be that way.
Yeah. That's
So it's the luck of the draw.
Yeah, that's why shit is really unfair. Fucking life in general. It's so sad. But
No, yeah, but that's why. So like going back, my question
Mhm.
is like, do you think people are going towards the church more or straying away from it? I think honestly, less people are involved with our religious and our involved in church. And
I
all
think it
stuff
is
now
less.
more. I think
It's because how religion, I guess, is more viewed now. Like, because religion in general, I feel like it's just viewed as like, because nowadays I feel like people are becoming more spiritual. But religion is spiritual though. But people don't look at it like that. People look at it as just like religion. Like, it's this way and it has to be this way. If not, then you're fucking, you're going to hell or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's not really that case in all religions. Like, it's just, that's how it's looked. But like I said though, now people I feel like are becoming more universal, spiritual. I don't know if you've seen, like, I don't know, I see a lot of like girls especially, like they be getting like rocks and like stones and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I wanted to talk about that. Because that's such bullshit, bro. You know what it is? It is just religion.
Yeah.
It's just religion put into another form, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
All it is. Like,
it is.
Because this rock means this, and this rock means that.
And
so it's like, so I have to learn this from this. So it's like, it's just messages. That's like what the Bible is.
And they'll label it as, oh no, this is spiritual.
Yeah.
But religion is spiritual too.
Yeah, it's the
all
same shit, bro.
Yeah. So.
Like what? It's all about energies, and like
Yeah.
I bring good energies and good vibes. Oh my god! And this rock does this, and yeah.
All right,
this
see, look,
spice does this, and
I'm not gonna lie, like that shit is funny as fuck, bro. Like, but it's like the thing is, I know though that they also look at like, let's say for example, like what I believe in the same way.
yeah,
how
it's funny as hell.
like how,
and it's exactly why it's hilarious, because they geek at you, and you have to do the same thing, perpetuate the same shit.
That's why,
just in a different way. That's it. It's just art.
Exactly.
It's just art.
Literally.
It's just free. It's just a way to express yourself, bro.
Yeah.
And like, it's just something to resonate with, and gives you community and stuff like gives you purpose. You know, it helps you get purpose.
No, see, the thing is, that's why I try not to like judge with that, because at the end of the day, I just believe every human should at least believe in something that's bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? Something. It does, like, it doesn't have to be like just Christianity or Islam or Buddhism, whatever, something, but at least something that's bigger than you, I feel like, because then that's where you at least find some sort of purpose, because then like shit is only limited with us. There's a limit with humans. Like, we're like, fuck, like, what the fuck am I, like, who put me here? What the fuck is it? Like, where did I come from? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, I don't know. I mean, I see mostly girls with this, like with the rocks and shit. I don't really be seeing dudes with like.
Me neither. I mean, I have. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, there is, but
I mean, to be fair, they're not. straight men from what I've seen.
There definitely is, but
probably, but nah. From what I've seen, it's mostly so. It is more of a like feminine thing.
I think so. Yeah.
So I was watching videos of that shit yesterday, literally yesterday, bro. And yeah, there was this one girl that thought she was like controlling. Like she's like, I felt this complete peace and serenity while I was sitting outside, and then I felt it. I felt the energy, and I started. And then she starts recording herself, like moving her arms, and just controlling the wind and the clouds and shit. And thought she was really doing something, dog.
Yeah.
And then she records the sky after, and she's like, "This was the clouds after," and all that. And it was like some cool clouds and shit. But it's like, you didn't fucking do that. Bro, I would love to just be in the woods walking on a hike or some shit, going on a jog and just looking next to the lake and seeing some girl twirling her arms.
Yeah, I would definitely think, all right,
doing some movement, this person, water bending shit.
This person is on some drugs.
Yeah, bro, I would
this person is on some drugs, and I definitely want to get some of those. But yeah, bro, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, they think being like a witch and all that stuff like exists.
Yeah.
And what's it called? Star gems or something like that.
I think it's because it's hard.
Star seeds. We're star seeds, bro.
Oh, I'm lost, brother. I've never heard that.
Like it's different, literally like different species of like it's like almost like aliens, like different species of humans and different dimensions and shit like that.
You know what I think it is? I think it's fear of like commitment, like wanting to commit to like I guess that in itself is kind of commitment. Low key.
It is. You're committing to it's something weird as fuck. That's committing to something fucking weird. At least in my opinion.
I guess it's maybe it's easier to commit to like that shit. I don't know. I mean, just because in general,
star baby, star seed, man.
I don't know, bro. Honestly, shit. At the end of the day, if it makes you happy and you're not hurting no one or yourself, then go the fuck ahead, bro.
That's what I think so too. No matter how weird it is, something like that.
As long as you're not hurting no one.
Practice good values.
Exactly.
And shit like that, yeah. As long as you're like raping kids and touching people and
that's.
And like hurting people.
Yeah, that's where the line gets crossed there when you start hurting people or yourself. Yeah, and that's when it's like but shit. I mean, if you get some enjoyment out of some purple colored rocks or some gems and shit,
and putting them in your vagina.
Yeah.
And feeling the beam and the power of energy go through your body and your veins.
Hey man. More power to you.
No, you don't knock people, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess like I feel like those people end up not being religious either. So yeah, that's their religion. Like that's what they resonate with. So.
But it's like I was telling you, like
building connection with
because I know, and as far as I judge them, they'll judge me the same. You know what I mean? Like I'll be like, yo, why do you believe this rock or this stone or this belief in general will guide you anywhere.
This type of energy.
Or but it's like they could say the same thing about me.
And they're like God. Yeah.
Like why do you think?
Why is there a guardian angel?
Yeah, like who knows for sure that this was all this written is true and that what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's me. I know where I'm headed and I know what I believe in and I know how strong my faith is. So I'll do me and I'll let people do them. So it is what it is, bro.
I don't know about. I mean, me still personally with the church, I'm still a little iffy, so I don't know.
Nah, yeah, I understand.
Like, especially because I'm Catholic, they have so much like bad history and all that shit. And one time I used to attend like CCD, which is like church class, and it was only an hour 15 minutes. Wasn't even that long. Just read the Bible a little bit, just do some talking, learn about it and shit. Everybody in that class was a pussy. Nobody said a word. Everybody was so quiet the whole time. I spoke a lot. Like I used to be a little Bible head. I used to know like those stories and all that.
Nah, me like, when I was Catholic, me too. Yeah.
So I would always be answering all that stuff.
It was interesting.
Here's one time when it got iffy for me. It was like it was when I was in 8th grade during the election. Obama and Romney.
Oh.
And he was like, "Don't vote for Obama." He said, "We don't want people voting for Obama." Yeah, and that's when I was like,
"Wow."
That's when I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What is the correlation? Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell he was Republican as hell because I mean. That's what sucks about politics too. Here is like the right aligns with more Christian values and stuff. So the reason why he was mostly saying is because he was pro-life. And Obama was like pro-choice and all that for abortion and all that. So after he started speaking about politics and all that, that's when I was like, whoa, like, come on, dog. Like, I think you're going too far and all that. Like,
I don't think
what
you
are
can
you
align.
doing? That's when I started questioning shit a little bit more. I was like, this seems more like control, you know?
Yeah.
Because then that control, like, if you're telling the youth this stuff,
Yeah.
you know, and if everybody's starting to think this way, like, the Catholic Church is literally the biggest church in the world.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest religion in the world.
Yeah.
So, like, that has a lot of influence.
Exactly, yeah. And that young too, like, you'll take in, like, however how strong your conviction is, however much you believe in that, and you'll be like, oh, maybe they're right. Like, I won't vote for Obama, or I will tell my
like,
parents.
my church is saying this, and they're good people.
Yeah,
like, why would the church lie to me?
Yeah.
Like, all they do is good,
and
so
that's
I'm gonna listen to
fucked.
them.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why it's so like.
It's
so evil, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's such a touchy subject and a way to manipulate people. It's like you're really using goods. Like people have a good moral compass.
Yeah.
We have a moral compass, and those people don't.
I look at it this way: like, there's fucked up churches. Like, there is fucked up that
and
take people's money. They take people's money and they have bread and like they buy all this shit. There's fucked up churches. Like, that's a fact. But that makes me believe that because there's those fucked up churches, there has to be good churches.
You think so?
There has to be. If there's fucked up ones, there has to be at least good ones. You know what I'm saying? It may be less, but, you know, if it's just like everything has its polar, there has to be good ones. And so I just believe that. But because I know for a fact there's fucked up churches. Like, they take money and, you know what I'm saying, whatnot, whatever. They manipulate people into doing shit.
Cults and bullshit.
And cults. But it just makes me believe stronger the fact that there is good ones. There has to be. There has to be. If there's bad, there has to be good.
I forgot the name of the religion or what it was, but did you hear about the mass suicide that happened years ago?
Yeah.
A guy like brought everybody. I forgot his name and all. It was very, very popular.
Yeah.
And, like, he made them all drink Kool-Aid that had cyanide in it, and they all killed themselves.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dude, and
it was I think it was some shit like, I don't know if Uzi talked about it or some shit. Did he?
Right? Right. Oh,
yeah.
That's
is that something else?
That's the album cover. That was the album cover at first, with the Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate, yeah,
Heaven's Gate, exactly.
Is it that?
I think it is that.
Yeah.
Or no, it's not. It's something related. But see, like, that shit's weird.
Yeah,
you know? Like, those are very weird, obscure.
But you know what's
things.
Crazy? Like,
those people are brainwashed and all that stuff.
Yeah,
they really are. It's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
And they really think that they're right and that nothing else is.
Everybody
else is wrong. They didn't like. That's what religions do, and like cults and all that stuff do. They make it seem like the world's against you.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is where the world's against you. There's nobody else. This is your safe place, and these are the people that will help you. We are the ones that are getting you out of this. It's like, all right, bruh.
It's because when you have that sense of community and you're so strong about it, and you feel like they really impacted you, you'll do anything for them. Mm-hmm. Anything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why when people that's how cults are formed. You catch people in their moments of distraught when they're fucked up, like when people are weak, bro. And then if you give them some sort of sense of slight of hope, of faith, of like that you're there for them, then they'll be like, oh my gosh, like, these people are so good. These people, I need to do whatever they ask me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, you're gonna think that, like, if you're in your moment of like you're fucked, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. That's the sad thing about it, like how cults are formed and how people become like church hurt, like, and that's why, like, people who become like are born into shit like that, they start to see the church as like, fuck the church, or fuck like all this, and rightfully so.
So anti.
I mean, rightfully so. If you were born into some shit like that, and
I would understand why.
Yeah, it's understandable, like. But
it'd probably be really hard to bring you back to anything towards that. Yeah.
But there's cases where people are church, or they go to a nice, good church and they get saved like that, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's fucked up. It is a touchy subject, just for the fact that, like, just in general, like, when you're talking to your friends sometimes, like, most people don't talk about religion. Most people don't talk about religion nowadays, like,
unless you guys know you share the same religion.
Yeah,
like that.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, like, with my close homies, like, with my close mans, like, since we're both Christian, we both go to the same church, like, we'll talk about it, and we do, because we want to strengthen our faith. But, like, with other people, I sense how very touchy it is, because people view you differently when you're so strong on your faith, because you're like, oh, like, why do you believe that?
Yeah.
You know,
or here's like, oh, here's another crazy Christian.
Yeah, exactly.